Welcome back to an episode of We Are Again, somewhere on island, and it's gonna be a bit messy as always, and we're going to explore this thing here a bit more. And yeah, let's just go the long way around, because why not? And then we can finish up with Melody at the end, which makes like absolutely no sense whatsoever. Let's see, can I actually... Oh, look at this. I can destroy it with poison. Look at that. Righty, do we have anything else up here? Oh, what is this? Path interrupted. Well, we don't care if it's interrupted or not. So, there is this thing, and I cannot even see a thing. Too many trees in the way. Decay blocked by physical armor. Wait, what? That's decay. There is decay. And for some reason, these fellas cannot see the spirits. I have to do something about that. What's going on? There we go. Much nicer. Did the spirits actually have to say anything?
At ease, despite his imprisonment.
Need some chatter to pass the time, friend?
Not yet. So, let's see. There's nothing here. What about the chronicler?
How can I help?
Okay. No information of this guy though. Still. What do we have here? Oh. Who are you?
You will speak, or we will burn you leaf by leaf, vein by vein.
What is this
Break
spell?
your branches and ravish your roots until you squeal.
Alright. Maybe we should keep away from this one a little bit. That is really weird. Looks like we actually have to talk to Melody before we do that, but
slaughter. What happened to them?
it's a ghost slaughter to begin with.
A
What's
ghostly
this?
aura rises from
Whoa.
the butchered corpses, half-formed impressions of panic, fear, and pain. No single voice rises from the cacophony, perhaps thankfully. The spirit of a man in priestly robes drifts from corpse to corpse, head bowed. He murmurs blessings over each of them.
Merciful Seven, smile upon your fallen servants. Brother Ashwell, Brother Triskel, Sister Revria, usher them forth to the Hall of Echoes.
He notices your presence.
Sorcerer, this island is nothing but death. You should leave.
So you want to know what happened?
The spirit utters a sigh. Even after having parted from his body, he retains a heavy heart.
This island was once a place of learning, of healing. Corrupt things have long stalked the fringes of our world. Demons. We sought to help those who fell prey to the foul beasts. One of our number, a doctor, brought an invalid before us. An elven maiden who had become infested with some presence. It was powerful. Too powerful. So we sealed it and the poor elf it inhabited in our deepest vaults. Sometimes incarceration was the best we could muster in such dire cases. But the doctor who found her was determined to make a name for himself. He attempted a cleansing ritual, but he only served to strengthen the demon's grasp over the elf. The demon possessed him. Soon the whole island was overrun with monstrosities and bathed in blood. Our blood. It's a corrupt place now. No good thing has cause to be here.
I wonder how he recognized you as a sorcerer.
I am well versed in such things. I, my brothers and sisters, studied the wondrous, the arcane, the malignant. Easier to fight evil forces when you understand them.
Makes sense.
Our world abounds with demons and dark forces. Those who prey on the weak. They are a curse. But we were a scourge upon them.
He casts another rueful look over the mounds of dead.
No more.
Inquire about the archive.
The archives. Parchment, books, writings about the evil things we uncovered. That knowledge didn't save us in the end. It lies to the east, beneath the earth, if it hasn't already been destroyed.
Alright, what about the statues? They are
The
strange.
statues guard the vaults where we kept those who were beyond help. No ritual could cleanse them of the dark forces that infested them, so we sealed them away. We did not use such cruelty lightly. There was no other choice. The statues guard the path. They will grant passage to those who sing from the hymn book, from the archives.
Okay, so I need the hymn book, and I can open these things. Perfect.
A spectral mass lies before you. Not one or two beings, but parts of several. Slaughtered together, then left to rot without care or ritual. Disparate glimpses of pain and horror drift past you like a fever dream. A limb is rent from its socket, accompanied by a hollow, ghostly scream. A robed woman crawls away desperately, her face a mask of terror. A sage old dwarf holds his own innards in his hands with bloody bemusement.
A lot of dead.
Tangled amongst the mounds of corpses are glimpses of fractured spectral forms, pleading eyes, grasping hands, wailing mouths. A chorus of cries and moans coalesce into a single mournful voice.
We hear your footsteps. You move like the living. Come closer.
Oh.
Why have you come here? This island is nothing but pain and blood.
So that you're here to seek power. Well, of course, but claim that you are on a great journey to defeat evil.
We cannot help you with such things. We are beyond it. But you have questions. We can feel them. Ask.
Okay, now who were they?
We were scholars, priests and priestesses. We sought to study the evils of the world so that we could defeat them. Instead, we were consumed.
Now what happened to this
A
place?
dark force erupted from within an innocent whom we had tried to help. It made this island its own and killed all that it found.
Suggest that you might be able to help them somehow.
We are beyond help. There is only pain.
Alright. Now then, they were all talking about some archives. What about that?
The archive. It was where all our records were stored. Details of patients who were treated, as well as notes on the demons and evils that we encountered. The archive bears knowledge of dark powers. Few of us were ever allowed to enter that place.
Thank you.
7. Grant release to your fallen servants.
Good. Can't interact with those fellas. What about area up here? Oh. You can actually get some stuff out of those blood. Well, if you're lucky.
Grant release to your fallen servants.
But again, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Think about it. What about... Oh, good stuff. Look at that. But we're not taking a barrel. Like, nice. But yeah, we are taking this with this guy. And then I want to know what's inside the barrel. What's in that box? Alright. Hey, nice. Caldera. That one can go. That one can go as well. But this is my stuff and this is faint stuff. The rest can just stay the way it is right now. That makes no... No, wait a minute. That was the barrel. There we go. Now we can place it back where it belongs. Righty. So, anything else down here? Of course not. Interesting. What do we have here? That's Laura again. That's this one. But somehow this one is not marked on the map. Like you can interact with it, you can talk to it, but that is just it. What do we got here? Oh, some fire resistance shrooms. So what else we got? Nothing. Might be a bit. Oh. Piñatas. Oh, you got to be kidding me. So there's stuff all over the place. You just have to look up sometimes in order to find that. Got to be kidding me. Okay, now I even have to watch on top of the trees. Yeah, that is just ridiculous, I have to say. Ridiculous. This is not how you open that. Okay, that's... Somehow it's not working. Okay, what about... Can we... No, we cannot move. Now, what about him? Nah, okay. Doesn't seem to work. Anyway. What else we got? There may be some kind of like blood spider coming up any moment, if we're not careful. There we go. Of course we can't reach it. We can never really reach it. So there's nothing there. Still nothing there. So we got this one, but not this one. This one we can't reach for some reason. And some livery stuff. Wait a minute. Why can't I reach that? Why can't I move that? Come on. Can't reach. Like, I can't... Shouldn't there be a character with, like, telekinesis or whatnot? Nah. None of them can actually reach it. That is just insane. And then... they just hang it up all the way over there. Oh, an ancient skull. Nice, nice, nice. So, and this one again points... Wait a minute. Looks like there might be 4 though. Ooh. Okay, so this is some kind of source tree growing up here. Very interesting. The whole... yeah, the whole area is just all about this strange source tree. That's weird. Really, really, really weird. Alright. So let's just walk around there even more. Until we have explored, I mean, most of this place. Let's see. But I have to be careful to always advance with the main character here. Otherwise my dialogue choices might be a bit on the bad side. So, what else we got here? There's this thing. And is there... yes. There may just be 4 of them. And the one at the bottom we cannot see. What are they doing? I'm just going to anger the tree if that continues. And then, yes, they said something about the archives, didn't they? The archive somewhere in the east or whatever. And just destroy all of those, like, growth thingies. Rotten clusters and whatnot. Thank goodness we are immune to decay. What is this? Maybe we have to set fire to it in order to make that work. Metalwork. Wait a minute. Metalwork. The Forgotten and the Damned. We found an ancient forge. It seems to still work. We come across a blazing statue of unusual design, a marker for something, perhaps. And there we have silver bar. A bar of pure silver that, hammered out, would surely make it fine, sharp, something for the experienced weaponeer. Alright. So let's just take the silver stuff. But silver itself is more like for jewelry, if anything. Wouldn't... oh, there's some slime. Yes, let's get the slime. So, is there more around here? Of course, of course, of course, of course, of course. So, more slime around? No. So sometimes you get slime, sometimes you don't. So how does that work?
The great forge is black with a soot of ancient work. Inside is a casting for an ornate handle, flecked with glittering bits of silver.
Oh, the handle in order to open the statues.
The great forge is black.
That could be it. So yeah, we need to load it. So we need silver. So it could be either one of these things, or it could be... So I know that I have found some silver bars somewhere, but I do not know how they are categorized. They could be just some quest related stuff, or I'm just blind to whatever that is. That's Black Road. Yeah, it actually has to be somewhere in here. Silver bar, there we go. So we could try this. It's safe before that. Combine.
Nice, I guess.
Silver lever shaft.
Wonder what makes it useful.
Quite a handy little lever shaft if you happen to want to get through a door with a broken lever mechanism. Alright. So the thing is, it's made out of...
The great forge is black with a...
it's made out of... oh, there's a barrel. Look at that. Didn't see that one. Anyway, it's made out of silver and not steel or some more stable substance, whatever. Like stable in the way that it does not deform after using a little bit of force on it. Because this is the thing that you have to keep in mind. Like if you would use gold also, then the implement would just deform immediately. So there's even more slime and even more hang thingy. So nothing up there. That's just one. There could be a few of them hanging down over here. Like, this area is just insane. Almost similar to the one with all of the skeletons around. Like, that was also insane in its own right.
This is the place. The entrance to the archive must be near.
So, now, do we want to open the archives or do we want to get below the statues? That's just a question. The question. Oh, look at that. We got good stuff. Let's see. With a bit of luck, it could actually be something useful. And, oh my god, it is. Wait a minute. Is it? Is it or is it not? Questions upon questions again. So, wait a minute. He actually has 14 finesse from something. The weapon is one part of it. But doesn't he have some kind of equipment that needs finesse in order to be worn or something? No. Nah, that's not it. When it comes to abilities, that's also... yeah, there we go. There. This thing gives you +2 finesse if you switch it around. But yeah, let's just add all of the damage together. So we end up with like 68 maximum damage, which is actually the same ballpark as this one. But the piercer has more range. It's just altogether much better. Sadly. Well, sadly. It's not really that sad, to be honest. So, there's some sinew that we don't need. Anything else? Anything, like, written also? Nah. Good. Well, let's just have a bit more of a look around here. That has to be a bit more, right? Right? Wait a minute. Where's the entrance?
I've spotted something.
Oh! Now look at that. There might be a hidden hatch down here, right? And there is. It doesn't just fade in, it just plops in like bloop. And then we have a hatch down here. Righty. So there's the hatch right there. I could actually just charge down here in order to get the teleporter, right? Just in case. There we go. That's not something that we want to get too close to. Let's just trigger the teleporter real quick. There we go. Now it's activated. Want it to be safe. More safe than sorry. Let's just keep all of the items the way they are. Okay, down the hatch it goes.
Entire history lost and buried.
Oh. Archives could also just be some very small environment. Weird indeed. Books upon books upon books upon books. And oh. There is the archivist. Wait a minute. There's the archivist. And there's the spirit of the archivist. So let's see. Spirit is right around there. Before we pick up anything, let's just focus on the archivist here. Because it would probably end up like inventory management or whatever. So let's just do that.
Urgently passes a hand across the spines, whispering each tome's title as she comes across it.
No, it isn't here. This isn't possible. You, my brother, help me find it. There is little time.
Alright, let's play along. There's a copy of Spirits and Spectres just right here.
This is no time for pranks, my friend. The Doctor's arrogance may end us all. He has released a dark presence upon us. It must never sing the Taming. The hymnals must be destroyed.
Okay, Taming.
And yet, I see no sign one was ever here. You must help me look.
Her hands fan furiously across the tomes, like a pianist's upon the keys.
Let's note the panic and grave danger must wait within these vaults. Tell her you'd like to know more about this doctor. Yeah, let's go with the doctor.
You must be feverish, though I wouldn't be surprised. Dr. David was surely ill to risk all that he's built here. Now be silent. Your questions vex me, and I have no time for idle chatter.
She hushes you with an index finger held to her own lips and continues her search.
Let's hope we can... Oh, bollocks. Okay.
The spirit urges...
No, you, my
Good.
brother, help me find it. There is little time. This is no... And yet...
Her hands fan furiously across the tomes.
So we got
like
the
a
doctor,
pianist
craft danger,
upon the
quiz her about the
keys.
dark presence. Ask her about the Song of the Taming, yes.
He, of course. The melody that douses the guardian flames and reveals the vaults. I shudder to think what may happen should their captives be freed. I have presided over this archive for many years. The hymnals were many. How could I not notice their absence?
Kelly would like to know more about... Okay, we got the doctor. Quiz her about the dark presence. What is it exactly?
A malignance more rotten than any I've known, brother. It should have been confined to the vaults. I'd have offered myself up for the sacrifice had I known the doctor's intentions. Now be silent. Your questions vex me, and I have no time for idle chatter.
She hushes you with an...
Alright.
The spirit urges...
No, you, my brother. Help me
So you
find
can
it.
be...
There is little time.
no help if you do not know what you're looking for. Alright.
This is no time to feign ignorance, my friend. The doctor's arrogance may end us all. And yet...
Her hands
Okay,
fan furiously
that's
across
that.
the tomes like a pianist.
We got the
upon
taming, we got the
keys.
presence, no to panic, grave danger must wait within the
You
vaults.
must be feverish. I can't explain. I would not be surprised. Now be silent.
She hushes you.
Okay, so before we use the beast, we're definitely going to open up all of those thingies here. Let's see, that's that, this, and I have to be careful not to accidentally miss a book or two or whatever. Like, this is the thing, like, look at this. This looks like a unique book, a unit kind of book. And sometimes you're even lucky and it really is a single book, like the Tales of the Seven, for example. But sometimes it's just the whole shelf that you have to trigger. It's just so weird. So weird. And it's never the same. Alright. Pile of books up here. And even more. Oh, Onslaught skill book. Look at that. And I think Onslaught is something that I already learned. So many nice things in here. Let's hope that there's a rhyme in there. Oh, look at that. A ring. A nice little ring. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's another row of books up here. You really have to be careful to not accidentally miss like a row of books also. So always look for the way it's shaded. And if there's like another kind of shade missing, like see that? This one up here. That is just so mean. That is absolutely mean. Another row of books. Oh, look at this. And a painting. Does the painting speak? No. The painting speaks, Quackers. Even more books. And more books. And of course we go to the other side. There we go. More stuff over here. That's on the other side. Okay. Let's just interact with all of this stuff. And for some reason, there we go. That could be pretty much... and another painting. Let's take that one with us. I could actually try to teleport down... Nah. Down there, though, but that is definitely not the way. Sometimes you can even interact with a shelf. But the shelf was not what I want. So, let's take that, and then we have the desk, of course, with some metal implements. And... what else is on there? Ink quill. And even more books. This gets ridiculous right now. Like, come on, how many more piles of books are there? Like, sometimes there's a pile of book. Okay, pile of book, pile of book, pile of book. This is not a pile of book. This is still new stuff. Okay. Any pamphlets on the floor? Because that could also be a thing. Don't think so. Good. So, let's go through all of these. Then I have to check if I actually read all of them beforehand or not. It gets insane. I say insane. Wait, there's something on the other side. Okay, good. Now I think I pretty much got all of those thingies. Yeah. I just have to check if there's something yellowish looking at me in a very strange manner. Good. Yeah, and then you have to probably do something about this here in order to open the books. Or actually, no, you have to sing the hymn, don't you? Right. Now, time to read a little bit. So we have like sheet of paper. The gold goes to me. And what about that ring that we found? It's a Scoundrel and Arrow Third. It's actually a quite nice one. Maybe we can make some use of it. Bluegill is something that we already know. That one goes to the Red Prince. Then medical report. Opening the book, you read the description of attempts to exorcise a child. It seems the priests were quickly overwhelmed by the demons within and were never able to find even an echo of the child's soul. Silent to the grave. About radical, whatever this is, radical measures. Incurable cases should be handled with the utmost reverence and care. It is no small thing to commit as 2 souls to the vaults. Yes, 2. The possessed and a priest to watch over them from this life into the next, hallowed by those who sacrifice themselves for this holy purpose. Okay. And another medical report. Alas, another lost cause. The demon has merged so completely with its host that it is hard to tell which one you are speaking to at any given time. Alright. So there's a death wish kind of thing, which I already know. Let's move this to feint. That's also a feint thing. This is a crafting thing, feint, and bark at the rune, rock rune. Carve and chisel a piece of rock, drown it in ale to make it talk, enchant it with dust and see it birth the rock rune's powers from the earth. That's an interesting rhyme. So, recipe for cursed poison flasks. In darkest night, put on your mask and decant out 1 poison flask into that murk, then will absorb a fresh and juicy round source orb. Then at completion of your task, in your hands a cursed poison flask. Oh, that is cool. I just love these things. So, what else do we have? Hubert, Dallas the Hammer. In a profile so complimentary, it may almost be described as gushing. Hubert tells the story of Dallas the Hammer's rise from her exploits in the war against the Black Ring as a leader of integrity and steel, to becoming the architect of Alexander's program of suppression of sorcery and the creator of the camp on Fort Joy. He lauds her intuition, her drive, and, most of all, her compassion and grace in dealing with the sorcerers, whom he describes as poor unfortunates. I've read this one before. So, what do we got here? HP and critical. That's actually a very good belt. Retribution, telekinesis, and perseverance. I mean, I could actually make use of this thing. I mean, telekinesis, perseverance was some like bonus in terms of like shield regeneration or whatever. And retribution is the counter attack that happens sometimes. That's actually quite cool. Alright, what do we got here? Onslaught. This is absolutely insane. Attack 5 times with astonishing speed and hit each hit dealing so much damage. Damage is based on your basic attack and receives a bonus from intelligence for some strange reason. I don't think that it has something to do with intelligence. I think it has something to do with the weapon that you use. So the it just depends on the weapon. Yeah, this one is a strength bonus. 68 times 5, that's like 300 and whatever kind of damage. If we were to use this one here, it would deal even more damage. The problem is it does not, because it's the wrong weapon, we can't really use that. What I need is some kind of strength weapon that has higher range, if that's even a thing. Because finesse, nice and all, but meh. Alright, so who would benefit from this skill? Onslaught. who has a lot of skills? I mean, the lizard has a lot of skills. The one who does not have that many skills is actually the beast, and I want him to be a bit of a pain for the enemies. So let's give him some nice skills. Yeah, and of course it's a 2-slot thingy. Alright, so let's move this to the side. Venom rune. There we go, something good. A rune of magic, bone engraved. The cold of death must meet the bane. Of venom pure, a poison vial. Create the venom rune most vile. To the lumberjack magicians. An instruction manual written by a lumberjack mage, daughter of a lumberjack mage, on how to make the best parchment. If you skip to the end, you will find that the secret is this. Wood chips, whether found as they are or cut with an axe. Water in a container, of course. A fire for drying. This is how you can make paper. A bark rune on frames. A badly constructed poem of epic length. Here describes how frames of power, or magical frames, the poem suggests one or the other, or both, can be combined with a rune to make that rune more powerful. The poem ends with a song about a rabbit. And another medical report. This was a most difficult case indeed. The demon who had attached itself to this particular soul fed on pain. There was no amount of suffering the individual could endure that did not cause the demon the greatest joy. In the end, it was safer and more humane to commit both the soul and the demon to the vaults. The sweet shackles of pain. Don't we have shackles of pain somewhere? Isn't this one of the necromancer spells? Ornate hymnal. There we go. The elegant script adorning each page of this book takes your breath away, but you lack the scholarly knowledge to decipher it. Below each stanza is a stuff you presume to be musical notation. Ah, that's the one. On Source Orbs Part 3. The most powerful scrolls are made with Source Orbs. These are source skills that you can cast at will, without requiring a source. One example is to start writing a scroll as you would write in any pyrokinetic scroll, with something sharp, but use the Source Orb as an ingredient. And Rhymes of the Scribe Part 2. I can deduct one recipe from this book, but this reads more like a puzzle than a recipe. Creepy that magic requires one shadow and ghoulish ingredients, skull, bone, and barrow. With parchment and paper you then can compose malevolent magic and sinister scrolls. I got this one before. Okay, Tales of the Seven is something that I know already. And the Grand Duke of Whatnot can be sold. Tales of the Seven Gods again. And any of those things. Archivist's journal. There we go. Oh, Taming of the Holy Fire. That sounds like an interesting thing. The elegant script adorning it. Scholarly, presumed to be musical notation. We cannot use that. Okay. So Taming of the Holy Fire. And that's something that we need. Archivist's journal. The dark presence encroaches. Let this journal serve then as a monument to truth, a rare treasure in a world built on lies. To whomever reads this, please know we only intended to protect, never harm. No priest I know would see the innocent suffer. Bloodmoon Island's very purpose was to keep Rivellon safe, to exorcise and cleanse, to relieve demon-infested souls wherever we might find them. Not every victim is so easily purified. These are the unlucky ones, destined to writhe eternally, vessels for demons too stubborn to return to the plane they call home. Elianessa was one such vessel. Deva brought the elf sorcerer here. She was limp, glass-eyed, silent. We all felt the presence when we drew near. We know such darkness could never be cast out. She would be banished to the vaults, along with the priests unlucky enough to shackle her. But it was never to be. Deva had tired of being brothers and sisters sacrificed. He performed the exorcism on Elianessa himself, in spite of her protests, in spite of our prayers. And so the shadow was released. Elianessa did not survive the exorcism, but I take some comfort in knowing an ancestor tree will grow where she fell. As for Deva, I do not know his fate. I rushed to the archive, knowing the presence must never be allowed to sing the hymn and enter the vaults. Yet I have found but one where the rest may be. Can't be certain. So now I wait. The shadow will soon engulf me. Whatever Bloodmoon Island might become, know what it once was. A temple of hope and healing. Pray this is how you remember us. Archivist Blair Sido. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Where do I actually want these two books? It could be like a main character kind of book. So, what about this one? It is better-ish, but also not. Who would benefit the most from this? Bartering. Are you gotta be kidding? Come on. Thievery. That's the thing. I could just give them better equipment, but then I would lose the bonus to the tricky stuff. But then again, if I use it, I can just re-equip the equipment. This is a problem that I have with this. Constantly re-equipping equipment just because you need certain stats maxed out to get the maximum effect. Like this is... that irks me. Certain stuff just should not be on equipment. That just makes no sense. Like for example, the thievery stuff should not be on equipment because thievery does not really help you in combat, right? It's a secondary stat. It should rather be some kind of like additional thing that takes up an additional slot, kind of like a rune or like a jewel piece or whatever, or like actually rings could make something like that. So you have more than just 2 rings, like 4 of them, like 2 main rings, like combat rings, and then like 4 other kind of civil or like non-combat kind of item rings or whatnot. That would make things much nicer, and you don't have to constantly switch equipment in order to make that work, because that would be sweet. The other way would be to just have some kind of piece of paper and learn that skill instead, so it's permanently written in there, because you can just re-skill the characters anyway, so re-equipping items kind of have the same effect if you think about it. So anyway, let's see, Arrow Third was actually this guy. Let's see, intelligence, poison resistance, frost rune gets the movement going, and yeah, in this case the Ring of Intelligence would be a good one. But the problem is I do not know which of these requires like intelligence 13 or whatever to... Actually, I think none of them require intelligence at all. It's just the movement speed that's really cool on this one. And actually the poison resistance. Scoundrel, Arrow Third. Yeah, let's just switch this one. See what happens. There we go. Let's manage the runes, get rid of the frost thingy. And does anyone else in here have an open slot? Yeah, I have. Ha! Look at that. I could actually try to manage this rune here, but I do not know what to pick on this one. Evasive Aura. It's a cool one, but it uses up like strange thingies. I need a poison rune, probably. No, accuracy, really? Venom gives you accuracy? Okay, thunder gives... Okay, rock gives vitality. Then you have a magical armor thingy, or like a physical armor thingy, depending on where it is. Vitality again on the rock rune. I mean, that could help a little bit. Ice gives again movement speed. Accuracy. Do we have accuracy problems? No. Do we have dodge problems? Maybe. Could definitely help with the thunder rune. That could definitely help. But getting more damage done would be so much nicer. Magical armor plus zones are much... Yeah. How much is that? 635. It's just a tenner. That's actually nothing. So like 55 vitality might even be with the greatest impact, right? Earth damage. Oh, that would be quite sick. Yeah, now I got more health. Awesome. So, now, what about this one? What do I do with that belt? Totally. I could use the belt myself. Perseverance. Again, let's just look at that. There's persuasion. Where was perseverance when you need it? There we go. Yeah, restores 10% armor. Restores magic armor after you recover from frozen, stunned, and restores after knockdown and petrified. Well, I don't even want to get this. It's just a nice bonus on top of that. So let's just get this belt going here. Now I got even more health and even more resistance. With a wee bit of luck, I won't die as many times now. So let's move this to the Red Prince. And yeah, that's water damage and movement. Actually, I could use that too. But do we actually have good equipment? Nah. Do we actually have good equipment? No. Why? Oh, wait a minute. He can learn that now, doesn't he? Now he has arrow surge magic. Ayy. So, any more skill books? Any more magics that can be learned? It's hydrosophism. We already know most of that. Summoning is not necessary for me. And anything else? That one goes to Faye. So, precious spike. Yep, I think that's it. Large masterwork rune goes down here. And that rune goes to Fane as well. Nice. Also very interesting. There we go. Soul orbs go there too. Yeah, Fane is my magical guy. Good. So we've read pretty much everything. Delusion of Greatness. Records revealed the possessed would speak with the voices of both victim and demon. We read a report on demon obliteration, obliterating a child's soul during a failed exorcism. Sweet Shackles of Pain, a book told of a demon that fed on its victim's pain. Exorcism only nourished it. And the Druid. The Archivist's journal describes the elf Eleonessa, the ancestor tree, and how she was possessed by a demon. Alright. The thing is, I cannot talk to the elf anymore. Yeah, so let's go with a beast then.
The spirit urgently
No, you, my brother. Help me find it. There is little time.
Okay, maybe we can help her.
Her hands fan furiously across the tomes like a pianist's upon the keys.
Okay. The thing is, nothing really happens. Okay, what about the taming?
The key, of course. I've presided over this archive for many years.
Tell you to know more
The
about this
hymnals
doctor?
were
No.
many.
Dark presence?
How
No.
could I don't see them anywhere.
Bollocks. Okay.
I've spotted something.
Yeah, now I can open it. Of course. Now I can open it. So there's also some strange magical thing. That could be the thing that you need the lever for. Or, I don't know. There's another magical chest around. I think I know what this is, right? Let's see. Who needs to pick a lock? It's this guy. And then he usually... Using your bone finger. Yeah. Loses source once you open it. We got the teleporter pyramid.
Oh, very
Inebrium is truly a material of the void.
Of the void. So, let's see. He has the yellow one. This guy has actually nothing. It's actually, wait a minute. Where's that pyramid when you need it? Pyramid. There's the beast. So, money goes to me, of course. Actually, the green pyramid should be my pyramid. Because I like the color green. So, let's see. And red could be the Red Prince. This one is for the Red Prince. That one goes to me. And... Doesn't the beast... No, wait a minute. There we go. Red Prince. So, Red Prince, teleporter, pyramid goes to... Why is that not working? Come on. You really have to unlock it, even if your inventory is full. That makes no sense. So that one goes down here. Perfect. So, Red Prince is that. And yellow is, of course, this guy. And the dwarf could be... Actually... Who of those would be more suited for yellow? Yellow could actually be... yeah, blue's Fane, I think. Blue could be Fane. because of the jewel and whatnot. Blue or yellow? Blue or yellow? What looks more like a skeleton? I do not know. Or maybe I should go with like blue on the on this guy. Anyway. Where's the... yeah, let's keep the yellow one for Fane. Okay. And I got 2 of those. This one can go to the beast. And I am going to use the green one right here. Let's just move it around. Right. So let's just go all the way down. And this one goes here. Alright. So, let's quickly save. Because... okay. So there's like Red Prince, Fane. Look at this. It also points into different direction. No, does it? It looks as if... yeah. This is slightly angled. Interesting. It's kind of shifted into different places. Does it have like multiple orders? Yeah, interesting. So this is always the 3rd one. The green one. So it's like there is a certain order to it. So if we use the green one then, so it's red, blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, green, I think. Red, blue, yellow is on this one, and green. Yeah, this is the order. I actually need to sort it in a way that correlates to the order I put my characters in. So red should be my pyramid, because it's always the first one. Yeah, that would make the most sense. That would make the most sense. Okay, so I'm not going for preferred color. Actually, if I go for preferred color, then I can just remember the color. So this is me. And that's the Red Prince. That's Fane. No, that's not Fane. That's the beast. Okay. And if I were to teleport, I could either teleport to the Red Prince, to... bollocks! Okay, so for some reason Fane and the beast are so difficult to remember. Because both of them don't have any interesting colors. They correlate. That's me, I know. And then... Fane, because the beast. Bah! Okay. Fane, blue magic, and the beast has to be yellow. Yes, the beast has to be yellow, otherwise I'm gonna get insane. Blue magic. Where's that thing? So blue magic goes to Fane. So blue magic goes to Fane, and this one goes to the beast. Alright. Otherwise I'm gonna get insane here. Like the color has to be a certain has to tell a certain story, right? So Red Prince, Fane, and the beast. There we go. It's not this order, but it's the order that correlates to the color in a little bit. So what do we have here? We have an unusual blade.
The transparent artifact glimmers of its own accord, as if conducting light from another world, another plane of living. As your hand nears it, it shivers and speaks. You listen closely, but while you think you've heard similar utterances in the past, you cannot make sense of its words.
Wait a minute. Could that be one of those fragments that I have the handle for or something? Examine the object closely. Or maybe I could try to speak with it, if that would make any sense.
It's a crystal blade, seemingly separated from its hilt. It's clearly of a kind with the object you recovered from the Surrey tomb.
Indeed. So, let's try to speak with it.
The object repeats its indecipherable twaddle. You can glean no more from it.
Let's place it in the air.
Hilt of a blade, I do believe, but clearly no ordinary blade.
Ordinary blade. So, question. Where are the 2 parts of said weapon? I have the unusual... Oh, wait a minute. It stuff like this is either in the quest bag, which is not this one, or because soul forged stuff, yes, or it's in the weapon bag of the Red Prince, or like equipment bag of the Red Prince. There should be a hilt somewhere. Ah, there we go. Unusual artifact. An odd, crystalline, and apparently sentient object. Pulsating with eldritch energy. Let's try to combine that, if that works. No, that's not working. Why is that not working? We can use it. We can use it. Drop it. But how do you...
The crystalline artifact is both beautiful and robust, as pure as glass, and as immutable as iron.
Repeat the words the spirit spoke.
The shard responds with another sequence of unusual and ominous words. This language is beyond your comprehension.
Alright, so there may be one who can understand that, so let's try to use
the
this.
The crystalline artifact is both beautiful and robust, as pure as the shard responds with another sequence of unusual and ominous words.
Okay, maybe I have to interact with the shard for that.
The translucent blade glows as if lit from within, though you can discern no definite light source.
Bollocks. Okay. The forgotten damn secrets of a bloodmoon. There we go. Ancestral theory and so on and so forth. There is a way to make that thing work, but I have no idea how. Sign of resistance, eternal promise, future of the Elven Majestic Crusade. No. All in the family. That could be it. We have both pieces of anathema. We should take them to Tarquin. Tarquin! There we go. We found the other half of anathema. Yes. Okay. So now that we have anathema, I actually have to move this in my own inventory. Otherwise, I'm never gonna get this one back. Righty. So, does the ghost have anything to say though? Still? Nah, nothing. Good. Now, time to get to the Lady Vengeance and have a little talk to Tarquin. Talk with whatever. By the way, before we talk to Tarquin, let's just give the kid another errand to run.
You're back. Good to see you again. Of course.
Any items?
Told
Yes.
you I would, didn't I?
Yeah, I could definitely use everything or two. The question is, which one do we go for? Black Road could be a nice one. Then there's like a source orb. No, we don't need that. Living Lock sounds nice. So we got a tormentor, to the fire, water, earth, air, life. Stardust could be somewhat nice. Like some of this can be used to make a buff potion, like a or buff spell or whatever. A buff basically. Life Woodlock could be something useful, or maybe Black. I don't know. Let's give him
Sure
the
thing.
Life Woodlock.
I'll start hunting that down right away. Don't wait up.
Why does this fella have such a nice necklace on him? And why is that necklace so good? Did I sell it to him by accident? That's weird.
Keep distant. My own demons haunt me too closely.
Me,
also
my
bear the
demons.
burden of
Sure. So, what do we got? He could learn the whirlwind. Oh, that is just so cheap. It's I love that. Any... Nah, it's still just starting equipment mostly. Oh, wait a minute. This is Geo stuff. Already know that. Already know this. Yeah. What about the other Geo spells that he has? Yeah, already know all of them as well. The only ones who could actually benefit from the other spells are my two warfarers. Yes. Okay. So he doesn't have the interesting items, but let's try to combine both these things with Tarquin.
Second time's a charm? Or have I asked too much of you?
Not quite. So, do we get any interesting necromancy spells that we haven't learned yet, or... Nah. Okay, what about the weapons, though? Sometimes you can get... Ooh! Sometimes you can get some good stuff. That one can... Ooh. Also use an empty slot. Cleave damage and dodge. Let's see. And this, again, 1 point... No. The spear is 2.5 meter range. But this one is 1.5 meter because it's a two-handed sword, I think. No. Is it... Do all swords have 2.5 meters? Nah, 1.5? No. One-handed swords are shorter, of course. Two-handed swords are slightly larger, but the spear is just the largest you can get. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, and then you just have to look for the who. Yeah. You just have to look for the highest level on this one. Couldn't we sort this by latest added? Oh yeah, latest added could be a good one. Or maybe latest added kind of mixes it together and just shows me the items I have sold to him previously. Oh, the bow. I really should have played someone with a bow. Oh. Alright. So what do we got here? Sturdy coat. Again. Inflict chilled on contact. It's actually a pretty decent one here. 14. Who would benefit from this? This would kind of... this would just really help. It would really help. But it would break a lot as well. Yeah, I'm probably not going to use the green stuff. If anything, I'm going to start with like blue, if not just skip it entirely and go for the purple things. Warfare and summoning. Eh. Ah, look at this. Another bartering thing. Bartering, but wait a minute. Bartering is this guy. Bartering and leadership. It's belt. That is good. That is really good. I could actually buy this one off of him. Perseverance and two-handed. We don't need that. Okay. I think I'm going to get this belt here because it's slightly better. So, also I need to give him some gold to get better prices. Much better prices. So, it's usually like 1,000. There we go. And I know we're doing inventory management right now. Definitely not the whole. Wait, are you sure you want to... wait, no. Wait a minute. Okay, we already are maxed out with a man. 40? 40, yeah. Oh, thank goodness. Almost did something wrong there. So, anyway. Bartering. Let's do it this way. Initiative is not necessary. HP and critical. No, they're not high enough. Any good stuff. This could be useful. The Ravagers. Critical and earth resistance. That's actually pretty good. What about that one? Level 6 only. The rest is just stuff that I have sold to him previously. What about the shield? Decent. Maybe I could use that too. Oh, what about ones? Yes, 15. Yeah. I don't want to use air ones. What about this one? A water one. Yes. Decent-ish in damage. I have to actually... Oh, and dual wielding. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so with all of the poison stuff, you have like fire and water. Usually makes clouds, like a steam cloud, but steam doesn't give you any bonuses, which is a bit iffy. Like dual wielding with wands would be really sick, but this is just not the right kind of weapon. It doesn't have the right stats on it. It's still cool though. Still cool. Alright, anyway. Where was I? What about the rings? Huntsman, warfare, summoning. Oh. Nothing on here, nothing on there. The boots could actually be pretty sweet as well, but no. Let's do this. Oh no. Nah, you know what? Let's just get some gold. There we go. Alright, now what's the other stuff here? Initiative, dodging, air resistant. This one is fire resistant. Spiritual boots. Yeah, the boots are actually quite good. They're somewhat similar to this dude. Intelligence. What about my boots? Nice. Wait, this is 11. And this is 8. Okay, so Fane would actually benefit the most from this. Let's give them to Fane. You offer insults. Ah, come on. Did I? I hope not. So, let's see. Critical and the other stuff. Initiative, critical, water, air. Yeah. So, the lizard would benefit from it. And even he would benefit a lot from this. So let's see. Let's see from the side. Get that. Alright. So let's just give everybody some nice items. Nice. So that one can be sold again. Then there was something for the beast, which is this one. Alright. What am I gonna do with those? Yeah, I can just give it to him. The thing is, the resistance values I would definitely miss a little bit. HP is nice. But yeah, resistance is the thing that we need, I think. So, let's sell that. Then, what does the Red Prince have? Yeah, the bartering belt, that's a good one. 2035. 2033, slight difference. So anyway, this one can be sold. That one goes to me. Does Beast have any money? No. Okay, I think that's it now. I think that is it. What about these boots? Nah, they're not. I mean, sneaking is kind of cool and all, but they are just not good. Okay. That one can go. Telekinesis, yeah, that one can also. I mean, it's a funny little set here. What do we need? That's a lucky charm stuff. No, this is bartering. Scoundrel retribution. Yeah, the retribution stuff. Let's get some retribution equipment. Huntsman and summoning. Still don't know what to do with that though. Woven crossbow. That one can be sold. And that two-handed mace, 67. That one has to be put somewhere else entirely. It's just extremely heavy. Real waste. Wait a minute. Real waste. So, what about art damage, by the way? 33. And single-handed, that's why it's so good. Anyway, now produce the blade you found in the archives.
The blade quivers as Tarquin nears it, and hums a response. An unfallen reveil. Amadio Vlucio de Anme Drita Dumores.
Oh, very good. Very, very, very good.
Is there actually a way to fuse that thing together? Oh boy. Let's hope I haven't done something bad here by giving him the weapon instead. What's it called? Amadovia. No, it's not. Amadovia is the thingy. Jewel blade. There we go. All in the family. So, first part, second part, take the parts of Tarquin, but do we, can we like use them? I don't think so. Don't think so. Whatever. Alright. Hopefully we can use this weapon now.
This, my friend, is the key. Give me some time, and every deity in existence will tremble at the sight of you.
I hope so.
He holds out his hand, expectantly.
Okay, tell him you're keeping the parts. You wouldn't want him anywhere near a weapon that powerful. Actually, we don't care. We want that weapon finished.
Lovely. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must work.
Tarquin turns away, but continues to mutter excitedly, almost religiously, about anathema.
Yeah. Let's hope we can get this thing. That would be sweet. Alright, so Warfare Huntsman, nope. Sneaking, nope. HP Critical, nope. Definitely gonna go with the Rune.
Shame I had to leave the Stone Garden behind. I feel so at home among the graves.
So at home. So right. Maybe with the next level up, he will actually be ready or whatnot. When did the beast actually lose his soul spine? Maybe once he opened the the box. It happened. Right. I really need to do something about all of the body parts. That is just crazy. Okay, so before we continue on the Bloodmoon Island with a little bit more exploration and all of that, I'm going to do some inventory management and end the episode now. So until then, like and subscribe and ta-ta!